Praised be Jesus and Mary. The beginning of our Lord's public ministry in the Gospel of St. Mark is characterized by a show of our Lord's power and authority. And in a particular way, our Lord's power and authority over the devil. Now the devil, though he has to obey our Lord, he's a proud spirit, and he rebels, or at least tries to rebel against the authority of our Lord, but cannot, because again, with the coming of God in the flesh, the authority of the devil, his reign over mankind ends, and the authority of Christ begins. Nonetheless, the devil would like to make us believe lies. He's the father of lies, and he tries to fool us about this. He would try to make us forget the authority of God over him. And to kind of oversimplify, there's principally two lies that the devil tries to make us believe. First, even before we get into the authority of Christ over him, first he tries to make us believe, fall for the lie that he doesn't even actually exist. It's a big lie that he tries to sell to us, that the devil doesn't exist, that there really is no sin except maybe in our heads, that there really is no distinction between good and evil. It's just how you look at things. It's just how the circumstances play out. And that there is really, in the end, no hell. And he tries to make us believe this lie because, well, we have to believe in God in order to share his life and believe in heaven in order to go there. In order to be enslaved to the devil and to sin, we don't have to believe that the devil exists. We don't have to believe that sin exists. We can still be slaves. And you don't even have to believe that hell exists to go there. It's actually a lot easier to go to hell without believing that it exists, denying the consequences of our actions. That's the first lie he tries to sell to mankind. The second, to those that do believe, that do recognize his existence and his activity in the world, he tries to lie to them and deceive them by making them believe that he has more authority, more power, and more influence than he does in reality. He tries to fool us by making us think that he has more control over us than he does in reality. God alone is omnipotent, but again, the devil, the father of lies, would like to make us think that in some way he has such control over our lives that in the end, it's inevitable that he influence us and that he even overpower us. And in a certain way, there's truth in every lie. If we were to face the devil alone, of course, he being a fallen angel, so of a superior nature compared to ours, we would, of course, be destined to fail. He is more powerful than us, and that is true. However, he is not more powerful than God, and that's what he tries to make us forget. That we don't face the devil alone, we don't face him alone, but with God. And if we invoke God in any temptation, then the victory is already predetermined. It's assured if only we invoke God. So again, we are all tempted, but in these temptations that we have to face, whether they come from the world, the flesh, or whether it's the devil directly, our focus must be not on the devil, who's the father of lies, but our attention must be on God, who gives us victory in any and all temptations, because he is God, all-powerful, and has true authority over the devil. And he is more powerful than him, and will always protect us if we have recourse to him. Let's call that to mind as our lives are just one continual battle against evil. In our difficulties, in our struggles, let's focus on our Lord, all-powerful, victor over temptation. Let's invoke Our Lady especially, to whom our Lord has given this victory over the devil in a special way. She crushes his head. And if we do that, if prayer is our weapon in the battle against the devil, we will always be victorious. Why? Because it'll be God who's victorious in us. And the devil will have no authority over us and will not be able to separate us from God in any way. Praised be Jesus and Mary.